so then the next, if there's no more questions, make sure everybody got okay. Scapular depression and adduction, or retraction. Okay. The mid and low traps. So there are a couple different ways. I think this is the one. Oh no, it's the lats in your book. They're confusing and stupid and all sorts of other dumb stuff. Okay, so to achieve this motion of depression and retraction or adduction, we'll have our patient actually go into a prone Y or prone V position. Okay, and as they do that, then it's gonna, as they come up like this, then it pulls that scap down, but then they also kind of pinch their shoulder blades together, which brings that middle deltoid into it as well. So this is the position, or prone V or prone Y is the position that we want them to go into. Okay, this is another one that you can test bilaterally at the same time, or unilaterally. Just make sure that you're stabilizing the patient appropriately. So we'll do unilateral. Well, we'll do it bilaterally actually, just to make it easy on Ben here. So you want your patient with their thumbs up to come into that prone V or prone Y position, trying to keep their, and it should be about 145 degrees, like that. So they're, and ideally you want them to try and come up to as close to level with their ears or earlobes as possible. If there's no face hole, then it can be a little tough, but if they're at least getting level with the plinth, you should be good. Okay, so I have you go into that motion again. Just come out into that Y. We're going to bring you up just a little bit. There we go. And then again at the elbows, I'm going to apply my resistance, and you just got to hold me. And I was able to go down pretty easily. I'd probably give him a 4, if not close to a 3, depending on I could try it again and see how we do. Maybe I'll do it individually. Let's just test that right side. So come all the way up. There we go. And I can feel his scap move down. As I apply,
yeah, I'm into the table already.
yeah, he's into the table already, so I might have him scoot off to the edge and then apply the resistance.
Like this?
Yeah, yeah. So we'll try it again. Bring him up there, hold that, and he's slowly melting, so I'd give him a 4, and I could feel it kind of slowly melting away on the scap there. Okay? So that's going to be our lower trap and middle trap together, but that's depression and adduction or retraction of the scapula. Okay? Yes?
Right. What is like the gravity minimal position then? If it's after 3, what do we do? Because I feel like we didn't go over that for either one, unless I'm just not paying attention.
We haven't. We haven't. Like I mentioned with the scapular plane, a lot of times there isn't, or scapular motions, I shouldn't say scapular plane. The scapular motions, there isn't necessarily gravity minimal, just for the scapula itself. But also just referring back to the beginning of the semester, I said for all of the lower extremity, we'll specifically talk about gravity minimal positions. For all the upper extremity, it's up to you guys to read the book and figure them out on your own.
I just want to make sure I know how to diagnose it too, if I need to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.